Red news can be scary for any trader, but as ICT traders, it gives us the best conditions for these markets and for these concepts to work in the markets. So today I'm going to be giving you the #1 best ICT strategy, focusing on liquidity and market maker models to be able to kill the red news every single time. Without further ado, let's dive straight into this strategy that I've found works best for approaching red news. So the idea behind it is that we are trading after red news, never before red news, okay? There are certain ways to trade before red news that I will cover in another video, but right now you don't need to worry yourself with that. If you are not yet profitable, you want to be trading after the news, as this is much safer, okay? So I've came up with a strategy that allows you to trade after the news and catch really nice scalps on the 1-minute chart, okay? So let's dive into an example on NASDAQ. This really works well on indices, as the 1-minute price action on indices is really clean, okay? Let's go to when the news actually happened on this day, okay? So you can see on this day, the big drop happened over here. And this is the news. News came out at 8:30. Remember, we're focusing on red folder news. The red folder news came out at 8:30. Now, news can do a few things, okay? News can change the state in delivery. News can manipulate early buyers into the market and then sell off. News can do a few things, okay? So, in this case, you can see we've been accumulating orders all day. This is a really long consolidation, okay? And news delivers buy side, tricks people into the market, okay? Look what happens right before news, okay? We create a low and then rally and news send us higher. The idea behind this model that I'm giving you today is that people think that is the bottom. The bottom we made during or just before news, people think that's now the bottom when we rally up here. But look what happens. We close below an up close candle, which changes the state in delivery. We are now, the algorithm now must deliver sell side, okay? And remember the logic. I'm always drilling logic into my videos. This is what I'm trying to push on to you all. Retail think this is the low because we've dipped down and rallied up quickly. They think this is never going to be broken, okay? At least not in the short term. When we close below this candle, the algorithm now is delivering buy side. You can see we get a simple OTE entry. If you measure this, you can see that's premium and then start to sell off, accumulate inside here, and then we drop, okay? I actually took a short on this from this fair value gap to pass my recent challenge, my phase 2 challenge, and receive my credentials for the funded account, okay? So I use this model personally to be able to get funded, okay? This is the exact same entry I took to pass my funded account, okay? This fair value gap, because we've already traded below this up close candle and now we're delivering sell side, once we have some displacement like that and create this fair value gap with a balanced price range here, we wick into it and then move lower. All of these wicks are selling opportunities, then we drop, and you can see the holy low that they never thought was going to get taken out quite clearly gets taken out, and that is literally the model, right? Obviously I'm not done, but this is the model in simplicity. News will create a low or a high, okay? And now bear in mind, this won't always happen. Sometimes news will actually create the low, okay? But often retail think that's the low made, and then we can scalp in the other direction, and it is the easiest way to find a market maker model. Original consolidation, because it's a news event, or this is accumulation, this big drop, this big pump up, all accumulation, and then what? Smart money reversal, lower sell, distribution, redistribution, we trade below the original consolidation, okay? So in essence, red news creates market maker models on the 1-minute chart a lot of the time. You want another example of this? Okay, let's do it. Straight away, this is another one I traded, okay? This model is very powerful once you get it right. On Friday, I traded this model as well, all based around red news. So let's dive into Friday's bit of price action here. On the 1-minute chart, again, because this is a short-term scalping model, okay, this works best on the 1-minute chart. Now, if we go head over to Friday, Friday is over here. You can see, right, what we've done on Friday. Okay, news hit at 8:30. As you can quite clearly see, we had a huge wick lower and a huge wick higher. What did we do after news? So the first question you have to ask yourself, what did we do after news? Okay, obviously when partnered with a bias, this becomes stronger, but it's a scalping model. Okay, I'm teaching you a scalping model, so this is short-term trading. Ask yourself, what did we do after news? News hit, we had a huge wick to the downside and a huge wick to the upside. Not quite clear right now what we're going to do, okay? Not quite clear, and then look, we wait and we start trading lower, okay? Into the new hour, we start trading lower. So what we've done here is we've delivered sell side after news, okay? Sell side has been delivered. You see all of this is accumulation. Price wicks higher and then trends lower. This is setting us up for a market maker buy model because again, the logic, retail think this is the high, especially when we're trading lower like this, okay? Retail are sat on this 1 minute chart thinking this is the high. We're going to continue lower and we're going to drop down here. Little do they know we're building liquidity, okay? If you were retail down here and you were trying to short all of this, okay, where would your stop loss be? That high is because they don't think it's going to be broken, okay? They don't believe that high is going to be broken, so their stop loss would lie above there. That is when we bring in our market maker model. You can see we create the low at 9:03 or just after that time. Sell side's been swept, smart money reversal, and then we begin to rally. Okay, remember we're looking for the delivery to change, so we need a change in the state of delivery. You can see we have a series of down close candles here, strong series of down close candles. Once this is closed above in this area, we close above the last series of down close candles and then we wick back into it. My entry was, I believe, around here, I think, or maybe even here, because we started breaking above highs here and then we wick back into a fair value gap. And this was the first stage of distribution, okay? Because in a market maker model, we have 3 stages: smart money reversal, low risk sell, distribution, or accumulation, I should say, reaccumulation, and we rally up towards the high, okay? I think my entry was in here, and I took profit about, I think it like 50% of this candle's wick because I passed the phase 1 account. So I used both of these trades to pass account. I passed phase 1 with this one and phase 2 with the other one. This model's really simple, people. Doesn't take a lot. We trade higher, again rebalancing inefficiencies, and this becomes our breaker block. And look where we missed the high. We just missed the high. Retail and it drops. Okay, retail think they're safe right now. Then we rally higher, reaccumulate inside this previous up close candle and inside a fair value gap. And then we continue to run above the high, okay? So this is my 1 minute scalping model post news. This is the reason I don't particularly like trading before news, okay? Because how are you meant to frame a trade in that? Look at the size of this wick, okay? That is about 123 points long, that wick on the 1 minute chart. I would rather wait, see what we do after news, delivering sell side, and then see if we get a change in the state of delivery. And it gives you a really easy 1 minute market maker model every single time. So you can use this to pass challenges. You can use this in whatever way you want. You can use this on your funded accounts and you can scale in entries, okay? And it happens all the time, okay? On every asset class, but it's really nice on NQ, like I said, because this way the 1 minute chart's really clean. Price, every time it prints an inefficiency, it rebalances almost to the point. That's what you'll find with indices, especially after news. Because if you think about the nature of it, news has been choppy and delivered both sides of the market or one side of the market. And now the algorithm needs to become efficient to deliver the other side of the market. Okay, so you want to be on that efficient price action, right? And that is exactly what I am trying to teach you here. Okay, so if you did learn something new and you want to test this out, please do go back test this and let me know how you get on in the comments. As usual, subscribe if you're new, like the video, and comment with any feedback. Check out the links in my description, and if you want to become my student, my mentorship is open for another week. So the time is now to become my student. If you want to learn from me, if you want to see me call the market weekly, daily, all of the things like that. I'm always calling, drawing liquidities and different trades I'm taking. So if you do want to become my student, check out the top link in my description, and go through that process there. With that being said, if you did enjoy the video, drop a like, and thank you as always for watching. Thank you for the continued support. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.